Welcome back, Cougars. So in this video, we're going to look at day 5, focusing on variables, challenge 1. So let's review what challenge 1 is. And challenge 1 has us creating a timer that counts upwards. So we're going to start by making a new project named timer variable, and we're going to share it. So let's jump over into Scratch, make a new project. We're going to name it timer variable. And we're going to share it. Now that we have done that, we're going to click on the Make a Variable. We're going to name it Timer, and we're going to set it for all sprites. This is step 3. So under our orange variable blocks, we're going to click on Make a Variable. We're going to name it Timer, and we're going to make sure that we have for all sprites selected. Let's click OK. And you will see now that we have a timer on our stage as a variable, and you'll also see here that we have a variable popping up in the orange variable blocks with the name that we gave it, timer. Step 4 tells us to copy this code. When the green flag is clicked, set my variable to 0. So we're going to come in and use an event when the green flag is clicked, and under variables, set my variable to 0. Now, my variable is not our timer. That's a generic name. So we're going to click on the drop-down menu and select timer. And now we have a code that says set timer to 0. And we want this to show up at the beginning of our game. So we are going to put up a show variable block and make sure that we are showing the variable called timer. So when we start the game, we see our timer here in the upper corner. So that was step 5. And step 6, let's move down to step 7. So we want our timer to increase by 1 second every time, by 1 every time a second goes past. So we're going to run a forever loop here. And we're going to say forever, wait 1 second, and then under our variable, we are going to change our variable. Now, what was the name of it? That's right, it was timer. Timer by 1. So reading through our whole code here, when we click the green flag, we're going to have a variable called timer show up. We're going to set it to 0. Then forever, we're going to wait 1 second, increase our timer by 1, repeat, wait a second, increase timer by 1, and let's check it out. And here on our stage, you can see our timer is working.